So these are great. And again, we talk about details all the time. The square heel is a little off here and a little uneven here. I don't know. I just think that that's just cool. So let's get to it. Okay, we're gonna go one by one, and I cannot promise you that these are all in stock. I hope they are. I built the carousel a little bit ago. I added a couple things last minute. I will tell you, these particular ones that are the first in the line have sold out before. I have not seen them on sale, and they are super duper comfortable. So if you're in the mood, if you are in the market for a cute pair of suede kitten boots, these are your boots. One, this is why I love them. They are a different brown than the normal like caramel brown that I pick. So to kind of mix and match with your outerwear, they are the perfect softer brown. They are super comfortable. I've worn these under jeans. I've worn these with skirts. I've worn these with dresses. I've worn these with sheer lace skirts. They are true to size. You can tell, I've worn them. I wore them to a football game in the fall with these baggy like mom jeans and an oversized t-shirt. So comfortable, such a great price. I think they come in a couple different colors. They are totally true to size. The toe here with the little like square toe detail and the angle here is also what I love about them peeping underneath like a pair of jeans. So just like a little bit pops out, but also just the height. So this is what I'm picky about. And this is why we do these shows, is because you can really talk about the product up close and get from a crazy stylist the little details that make these more flattering than, let's say, you know, another pair that could be similar to them. So the height of this area here, I feel like when you're wearing this with a skirt, which would be so great to bring into spring, or a dress, the way this hits my leg, I'm 5'3", is the perfect amount where it doesn't cut your leg off. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you have a boot that hits in the wrong spot of your leg, it will completely like cut you and make you look shorter. It's just not as flattering. So these hit the mark all the way around for me. Comfy, soft, easy to put on, flexible. We're wearing workout clothes right now, but we'll just demonstrate quickly. They're just the perfect like little kitten heel. And like I said, they're really, really comfy. And like even with this mint green for spring, they're the perfect brown to just pop off of any color. So big fan of these. I love also, here, let's move this. There's a bunch of, hi everybody. I love also that it has this like little like brushed gold zipper detail here. So like I said, these babies sold out the very first time we brought them on the show. I hope they're still available. I wear a 7.5, they're true to size. They're great. This is a great boot to transition into spring with, right? I love it. I love it. It's the one that I've had the most questions and the most love for. So we thought we'd bring her out for the beginning of the show. So there we go. Okay, caffeine. All right. Then these are slightly different than the ones that I have. These are actually an impulse buy from a few years ago, and I have a few different options for these bright pink Uggs. If you've heard people talk about Floridians when it gets cold, like they get to wear their Uggs like once or twice a year. I love these because I think they come in a little girl's size too, and they're just a fun little pop of color during the winter. I like the mini. This is the mini like height too. So this would be perfect with, they are a little harder to get on. You gotta like really, there's not a lot of stretch in the top part. So, but look how cute they are with just leggings. Easy peasy, a little pop of spring, bright color, easy for like workout, walking. Like I said, I've had these for a few years. On my storefront, I do have some non-designer options on the storefront. So if you're looking for something, these are a little bit pricier, but they're worth it. I mean, they last for us, they've lasted me year after year. And like I said, the fun pop of color is unique and different. We like to find unique and different pieces, and that's part of the reason why we're here. Is shopping online can feel overwhelming. It can feel like you really have to read the reviews. You really have to see how the clothes fit, how the shoes fit, how to wear them. And that's why we're here. We're here in real time for you to hear how I wear them, how I would style these things. And then join me on future shows, because we're gonna style these boots. We're gonna style these boots so many different ways. And you can even look back on some of my previous shows. We did a bunch of Valentine's Day shows with these black boots. So many different ways to wear them. So I brought these babies back. This is a perfect example of the color of the item. Like, how doesn't that look like super, super white to you? And then when you purchase it, it's kind of like this creamier, like beige off-white. So I purchased these. They were out of stock as well. I got these last year. They are a designer-inspired boot that I have seen on some higher end sites that I refused to pay as much money as they were advertising them for. So I scoured Amazon for you guys, and I found them here for a fraction of the price. And they should be back in stock. So I'm telling you, a fraction of the price. So this is a really great color also to transition into spring, to wear it with skirts. I even wore this with like color blocking, a long sleeve, just simple black turtleneck and black thick tights, just to like, I don't know, the pop of like a bright white boot. You're not expecting it. You're just like, oh my gosh, she just walked in white boots. Like, you're not expecting it. That's great for a concert. I went to New York years ago for a Phil Collins concert, and I wore white boots and metallic, what was it? A metallic skirt. That's what it was, and tights. No one's expecting a white boot. So another great piece to transition into spring. I do have like a couple little spots where I think I had something that was like a darker color. It kind of came off on the boot, so you just gotta be careful of that. But these are, oh yeah, here it is. That's a little spot. And I'm pretty sure if I took like that magic eraser to it, I could probably get it off. But I mean, for the price, again, a kitten heel, we are all about comfort and fashion and trending and classics. But comfort, as I get older, comfort is also key. The little square toe here as well, and the exposed stitching I like. It's just a really good transition into spring boot, and you can tell how much I love it because I have it in this color too. So if this color is also available, this is a great color that goes with everything. I like that this one's matte, this one's shiny. They are so comfortable. Telling you, walked around downtown like multiple times, walked all day in these, and they're great. So a fraction of the cost. Brought them back last minute because saw that they were back when I was going through my boots. I was like, oh, we have to bring these back out because these are good transitions into spring. So we talk about, you know, unique, fun finds and great classics like these. So don't be concerned. I saw some of the reviews said that this was a frequently returned item because of the fit. Honestly, the Uggs are harder to get on than these. I think because some people feel like maybe there's not a lot of stretch in the sock part here, but I felt like I could easily sit down and put these on. Let's do it together now. So this is a sock booty. Look, I mean, it was super easy. So there's enough stretch in it and enough stretch up here. I have had boots before where there's not a lot of stretch in the front, and no problem. So these are great too. I've worn these with jeans. I like that the leather here pops off of this cloth material. There's some, see if I should have a better light today, but I don't. See if you can see, there's like some like ribbing. There you go. You can see some ribbing right here. So these are great. And again, we talk about details all the time. The square heel is a little off here and a little uneven here. I don't know. I just think that that's just cool. The little pointy toe, it's giving riding boot, meets sock booty, meets, I could wear this again with skirts. I could wear this with tights. I had this styled for Valentine's Day with tights and like a lace dress. So great, great classic black booty if you're in the market, with fun little details that if anyone is paying attention will notice. Be like, oh, that's kind of different. It just kind of like sits here, and I don't know, it's a work of art. She's a work of art with her details. So we love that. We love that. And like I said, hi Michelle, thank you for the follow. Like I said, she goes on easy enough. Easy enough. You can see the pointy toe. Wears true to size. All of these wear true to size. I haven't had to size up in any of these. Okay. Hi everybody. That reminds me, if we're having fun, if we're shopping, if we're looking for anything in particular, I've got you right here. Just like Dragon Blogger said, happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. So if you have any questions, Michelle, I can see you just followed. Thank you. Okay, these are my new purchase. So these I've had for a while. I got these in the fall. This is my most recent purchase, and it took me a minute to unbox them. So similar to the kitten heel here. So we've got a booty with a kitten heel here, but this one's taller, kind of like, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I've been watching this. I've been watching this boot like trending into the winter months and around the holidays. And I was like, do I need her? I mean, she's cute. So this one I would definitely do with skirts and dresses, and maybe, dare I say, well, for tights, I don't know. What's tricky about this one is you really want to give it its opportunity to see the shape. It's really unique. It's a really unique shape that was trending. Pretty sure it probably is still trending, but I saw it everywhere, and I saw it again on some higher end sites. So I said, challenge, let's see if Amazon has an option. They 1000% did, and I read the reviews and we tried her out, and she also is a pretty caramel. This is the caramel brown that I normally like gravitate towards. But see how like the shape is just, it's a little different. So it's like a wider calf. You have a lot of room. You could do a little scrunch. Doesn't stay completely, but it doesn't ruin the shape of the boot. So you can definitely do a little scrunch there. That's cute with a skirt. Dress it up, dress it down. And again, it just gives you a tiny little heel. So you have a little height if you had a pair of jeans that were a little longer. If you wanted just a little heel, still be comfortable. And the shape of her is what makes her so unique. So you're just pulling her on. I like this shape detail here. She's perfect. She's perfect. And again, you see how like these spring colors, this brown, I've said it before. I love a brown into spring. I feel like popping off of the lighter minty blues, minty greens, little pastel pinks, like think like Easter colors, and then just a little bit of warmth. It's the easiest way to take your pieces from winter into the spring and into the summer, where a lot of you live in cooler climates into the summer as well. So that is just my little take on how to bring these babies into spring. Okay, and then this one is just fun. Every time I bring her into the show, people see her in the back and they're like, oh my gosh, look at those cow print boots. Look at those cow print boots. Wear these under some jeans and just a little bit of it peeps out. I wore these to a concert in Tampa, literally ran in the rain. No, I'm not kidding. I will not tell you a lie. Literally ran downtown Tampa, followed one of my best friends to an Uber in the rain. Now, granted, it wasn't torrential rain, but it was rain enough, and it had been raining during the concert, and I've never cleaned them. They're in perfect condition. So I don't know what kind of material they're made of, but that was a real test for me. And I wore these with tights and like little micro shorts, and then a big belted blazer. So you can dress these up with jeans, dress these up like that, dress them down with jeans. Again, another way I've styled these is with a lace skirt, like a long lace skirt. So just a little bit of the pattern shows through another sheer pattern, Big fan of sheer, big fan of crochet, big fan of lace, and like styling little pieces and things underneath sheer pieces. So just a little pop of the personality comes out. So these are great as well. These took a minute to get in. So if you're looking for something for this weekend, these took a second to get in. But I'm pretty sure, and they're on sale, and I'm pretty sure everything else for the most part is prime. And then I think, hi, welcome everybody. I just noticed how many people are here. And then I think a lot of these options were just like really good classics. This one is an easy, I have a version of this one upstairs, an easy, great black, you know, high boot for skirts, skirts, cute little micro shorts, all the things. This one, I love this color. I love her. She was the option I was giving to people when this one was sold out. This was my second option. I feel like the height of the taller part here is probably a little taller. Obviously the material is not this suede material. It's more like this material here. But I think she would wear like so beautifully. I think she would fit like a sock booty, maybe not have as much stretch as the actual sock booty, but I think she would be a great second option to this. I'm gonna bite the bullet here soon and purchase her because I love her color and I want to style her similarly to the way I style these, but if I wanted something shorter. So I'm thinking about bringing her into spring. So I just wanted to bring her on everybody's radar because you guys tend to sell some things out. You tend to sell some things out. Oh, someone's calling me. Okay. And then that's the same ones. These, I don't know if these are in stock, but I have these from last year and I absolutely adore them. There weren't that many available, but I adore them. I adore them. So this is a second, you guys are shopping ahead. Yeah, feel free to shop ahead. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is a similar version to these. I don't think they still have this like kind of like wider calf, like over the front part, similar to these, but I think there's more scrunchiness to them. And I think they're taller and wider, I think. From what I can tell, I think they would wear really well with think concert season, think festival season, pair those with a pair of jean shorts. So cute. And like a big thick Western belt and just fringe think festivals like that. That's what that looks like to me. I don't know. I can't tell how high. Oh yeah, it is Mardi Gras too. And it is the Lunar New Year. Oh, I just got really loud. Sorry. It is the year of the fire horse. I am so ready for a change. I need some good energy. And yeah, I didn't realize it was Mardi Gras today too. This is a good day. It's a good day. Yeah. So thank you for that. Good reminder, John Mark. Appreciate that. Yeah, but I'm thinking festival season. I know a lot of people are really excited about spring coming up. So I'm also looking at these because I think these could be so cute with so many different ideas. They're also designer inspired. As I see things, I'm like, ooh, I need to find that and add that to my list, add that to my radar. This one's gonna be, I'm thinking maybe work wear, maybe, I don't know. I wanna style these with lace, I think, but I haven't fully conceptualized how I'm gonna put those together yet. So they're on my radar. Some other really good basics, riding boots, black versions of these, I think I've got in there. These mustard yellow, I have these. I just dropped them off to my vintage store that we have here in town because I've worn them enough. I need to gift them to someone else, but I get so many compliments. I love the mustard. I know I styled them a lot during the fall, but I also think that they could wear, just like I said about browns, warmer colors into cooler spring. I think that they would wear really well with denim. They're a good lug boot. They hit about here and they've got a wider calf and they're on sale. So I was like, oh, well, yeah. And if you guys watched really any influencer back in the fall, everybody was wearing these boots. So I think they're a great purchase. Oh, am I? I don't know. I don't think I'm saying they. Maybe I am. I usually do say her, but I don't think I'm saying they. But I'm gonna catch myself now. I'm gonna pay attention. This is the set I'm wearing. It is also designer inspired. This is the extra small. I would show you, but it's a little tight. I would recommend if you're gonna purchase this workout set. I love it. I would just recommend sizing up one size. So it is cute. This is the minty color. It comes with removable padding. And I know it comes in a couple different colors and sizes. And yeah, it's a great set to just get you inspired to get back in the gym, because I need the inspiration to get back in the gym. I'm still eating like it's the holidays. So, and I thought that this color is also really pretty to bring into spring, and it's thick and it's got a lot of tightness to it. So it's compression. This is a version of this cardigan. I get so many questions on this cardigan whenever I wear it. So this is a great version. It's on sale. It's oversized. I think I'm not linked to the small, but it's a good, thick, easy to just throw over anything cardigan. And yeah, I think that's it. Some of the other items we threw on at the end are just some of my recent purchases and some of my favorites. And yeah, so I hope everyone had fun just jabbering about boots. We talked about half of them. We showed about half of them. Some of them are on my radar to throw in my cart in style. So if you guys are having fun, thank you so much for being